Hey guys, what's up? It's Teddy Mania. So, tonight was the new episode of iCarly called iDo. Now, this episode, some fans were anticipating that Sam and Freddy would dance, but that did not happen, and as I said in my speculation, I thought it was a rumor, and it clearly was. But the episode, I have to say, the episode was very good, and there was one SETI scene in it. So I want to give it up for the SETI scene. It was at the very beginning, before the whole introduction song, and it was for Sam and Freddy playing meat golf, like putt-putt or something. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Sam offered up the game, or maybe it was. No, it was Freddy, because he's the one who had the putters in his hands. So it was like ready for some golf or something. I don't remember what he said. But anyways, so that right there was really cool. Meanwhile, Carly was chatting with this dude who wanted to propose to his girlfriend on the web show. So he goes on the show, and they randomly pick a fan to chat with, and it ends up being her. So she ends up seeing her boyfriend on there, and she's like, "What are you doing on iCarly?" And so, anyways, she figures out that he finally gets up the nerves, and he proposes to her on the web show. And this is when he says he's got a song that he wrote for her to sing to her. And you hear the music, and it's Miranda's Shakespeare song. So in the episode, he actually wrote it. And just so you guys know that in real life, that dude, the guy who was playing the groom, he actually did write Miranda's song Shakespeare. In case certain of you guys didn't know that, because I did find that out. So anyways. So, he ends up trying to sing the song, but he ends up getting scared and runs out of the studio. So that was just a big flop. Well, anyways. Here you go. So that didn't work out. But anyways, before that, the bride and groom had basically roped Sam, Freddy, and Carly into being the bridesmaids and best man. So, they all went down to Wisconsin for the wedding. And Spencer went too, because you could tell already that the engaged bride-to-be was really into Spencer, okay? You could tell that when she was web-chatting to Spencer when he was in the studio, okay? So you could tell that she was already intrigued by Spencer, okay? So anyways, they all go down there, and Carly and Sam don't like the blue dresses they're wearing, and Freddie and Spencer, they look really good in the tuxes, but I say Jeanette looked really gorgeous in that dress. Miranda did too, they all did. But anyways, so basically, and then you got the groom's brothers. It's basically the groom's brother, and he's like huge compared to Freddy. And he comes up behind Freddy. He's like, "I was supposed to be the best man. I'm his brother." And Freddy's like, "Yeah, I know. I didn't pick myself to be the best man." He's like, he grabs Freddy's lip, and I totally don't get why you would grab someone's lip. I mean, really, that's just weird. So anyways, but anyways, you see him kind of hound Freddy about being the best man a couple times, at least 2 times in the episode. So, anyways, so as everybody's getting ready in there, and we didn't see anyone walk each other down the aisle, so we didn't really see that part. We see Sam and Carly standing up there, and they're all, and the priest is saying the vows, and he's going real slow, and Sam is like, "This is never gonna end," and she's like falling asleep. I don't know if that scene was actually in the show, was it? Because I remember that in the promos that Carly smacked Sam with flowers. I don't remember seeing that. And I don't remember seeing Sam say that your butt was small and Spencer going too far and taking it away. I don't remember seeing those in there. See, the promos can be tricky, you know. You never know. Speaking of promos, I gotta talk about something in a minute that I probably know you probably all know what I'm gonna talk about. But anyways. So anyways, they go, if she admits that when he finally says, "I do," and it's her turn to say, "I do," she's like, "I can't. I'm in love with someone else. Spencer." And Spencer's like, and his tie falls right off. And it's like, oh my god. And then it goes to a commercial break. And I'm not going to talk about the promo until afterwards. So anyways, it comes back on. And they're all sitting there basically talking about how Spencer's ruined the wedding. He's ruined it. Oh god, what's going to happen now? This is bad or what? I don't have a sound effect for this. Yes, that word, okay. This is bad, so what's going to happen now? And even one of the relatives of the family comes over and kicks Carly in the foot. that was really bad. That wasn't good at all. But anyways, so this whole thing, the bride is flattered over Spencer, but he tells her they learn all sorts of things about Spencer, and it's just crazy. But she doesn't seem to mind at all. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, the groom gets desperate, and he's like, he wants to sing the song, try to get her back. You know, that's Carly's idea. Maybe it'll work. So when he gets up on stage, and he starts to sing, and the ultimate humility happens. He wets his pants. Oh god, I don't have my voice box here with me. Why did I not have it? Darn. Anyways, I'm just gonna cheer for, well, not really applause, but it's supposed to be laughter. He wets his pants, and it's the ultimate humility. I can't believe he did that, but anyways. And then he runs off stage. He's just ultimate humility, because he couldn't sing it, okay? He tried. So anyways, he wants Carly to sing his song. So Carly's like, we're never coming back to Wisconsin again. But she reluctantly sings the song. And they both, and the bride and the groom get really into it, and they're dancing around, and they're coming to each other down the aisle. And they're all, Spencer and Sam and Freddie are all watching, and it ends up that they get back together. So their love's reunited with the song. So anyways, it ends up great, and it's everything. And the wedding vows are done, and everything's good. And that's basically the end of the episode. But there was a subplot. It was not mentioned in any of the really episode details for it. Gibby and Guppy. Yes, we saw Guppy again. Guppy rocks. Of course Gibby and Guppy are both awesome together. So anyways, basically they were out on a bike ride, and they spotted this $5 bill up in a tree, which is really interesting how a $5 bill even got up there, or how they even spotted it. But anyways, they tried out all different ways to get this dollar bill out, and finally they used this old woman. And it ended up, Gibby was on top of the old woman to get the dollar bill, and he got it. And then he fell down on top of the old woman, and she wouldn't wake up. She would not wake up. And for a minute there, I was thinking, oh my god, Gibby killed her. So Gibby and Guppy ride off because of that kind of word. And if you notice, Guppy got a picture of a girl walking by. He's a little player, isn't he? But anyways. So they ride off, and the woman wakes up. She's like, are we going for cookies? And she passes back out. It's so funny. But anyways, I love the episode. It was great. Dan Work did a great job with this episode. They all did. So anyways, it's really, really awesome. So anyways, now on to the important part of tonight. Really, I would say this was kind of the surprise for iDo. Since it wasn't part of iDo, but it was a surprise, and it did shock everybody. As soon as it aired, everybody on Twitter was going nuts. I mean, seriously, nuts. Because the promo, which I will link below, it's from Sarcastic Leaves, so you can check that out. The promo is about iStart a Fanwar, and it mentions Creddy first, and then it mentions SETI. But I don't think that really means anything. But it actually says both SETI and Creddy in the promo. Like, it's official, they're in the promo. So it's like, if people have no idea what SETI and Creddy is, well, if you've seen this promo, now you know. So anyways, basically, the promo's like, who will win and who will win, SETI or Creddy? Find out in November. And I don't remember the exact date, I don't know if they give it, but it's in November. It's coming, it's iStart a Fanwar. Now, I also know that this Max Enrique guy who was filming the guest star on this one, he plays Carly's boyfriend in this episode. Also, Jack Black's going to be in this episode. He's playing a video game competitor to Spencer, if you all want to know his part. That's what he is. He's a video game competitor. Kind of, I don't remember his name, but anyways. So this promo is going to be very interesting. I mean, I'm excited too, because I want to see what happens. The promo makes it out to be that one of them's going to win, either SETI or Creddy, okay? I'm sorry guys, my nose is like really itchy for some reason, but anyways. It's either going to be SETI or Creddy, but I want to remember one thing, guys. I really, really hope, because a few people mentioned this on Twitter, and it got me to thinking too that this could easily be a hype promo, okay, to get us all hyped up and excited. Because seriously, this promo, it can definitely do that. And if it does, I mean, if it gets all hyped up, and then somehow the show could be a letdown, which I don't expect it to be, but it could seriously piss off a lot of fans because the way the promo was, you saw in the background all the typing and all the mean face and the sad face and the happy face and the it's just like, oh my god, we can get crazy. Some of the fans can. And I will admit that both SETIs and the Creddy fans, we can all get a little crazy at times when it comes to the wars. It's completely nuts. And I really hope that Nick just isn't hyping us all up and making fun of us. I really want to see how we're portrayed in this episode, because I don't want us, the people who are playing us, the kids who's playing us, to look like a bunch of hyper fools, because we're not all like that. Especially not all the SETiers, at least that I know. We're not all like that, and I'd be offended if it was showed off like that. Because I definitely would not be happy. I mean, I really hope that Dan sees us as more than that. But anyways, we're gonna find out in November, and I'm really excited to see the episode. The promo, I've got sort of mixed feelings on. I mean, I was really excited to see it, but I've got in my mind stuck up there in my mind that it could be a hype promo, which is, if it is, that could piss off so many people. Really, I mean. I've seen it happen, like with I Beat the Heat. Many were thinking that whole Griffin Sam thing was going to happen, and that didn't happen. So anyways, I mean, it's like people were expecting Griffin to use Sam and Freddy to speak up and take action, but none of that happened, okay? We didn't see any of that, and some people were actually pissed about it. So it's like, it's crazy how it can get, but I really just hope it's not a hype promo, because it's really gonna, it shouldn't be, Nick shouldn't do that. I mean, they've already, I think we've been waiting long enough, but it would be interesting to find out. But I honestly don't think it could happen yet. I don't know why. I mean, it seems like it's so soon. But I don't know if that's the actual new episode yet. I don't know if that's the next new episode. If it is, we're waiting for a long time. But anyways, my time's almost up, so I'm gonna go. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, tell me what you thought of the episode, and tell me what you think of the promo. I'll post a link in the bottom. So I do want you guys to check it out, because if you haven't seen it, well, you need to watch it. And I want your opinion about it. And about what I said about the whole hype thing. So I'm going to go, and in the infamous words of Sarcastic Leaves, rock on, City Warriors, rock on. Woo! Yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys later.